bouncing around. We're going to have a day tomorrow. We're going to have long meetings and, and then also, recover. We'll do a little bit of lifting, and then we'll come back on Saturday morning for our first I call it an upper workout. We wear shoulder pads and shorts, and you can increase your physicality, but we're still staying on our feet. And, we're learning how to practice. We got a new offensive coordinator, new defensive coordinator, and we're learning how to practice there as well. I'm also working. I'm replacing a couple of coaches right now. Chris Couch did an absolutely outstanding job here at Tulane. Chris was our special teams coach. Did a good job in everything I asked him to do. He got a job at Lafayette and is going to be heading west to coach over there, and we wish him nothing but the best of luck. He's done a super job for us. And then I also lost my offensive line coach, George Barnett. George has just been here for a couple of months, and he had the opportunity to get the offensive line job at Iowa, back near where he's from. So we wish him well as also, and we'll be on the lookout for another coach. I've got when I walked in, I had my phone blown up with all sorts of people. News travels fast nowadays. I was already working towards it a little bit when I thought he had that opportunity, and one of the things I try to do, we hire assistant coaches. I try to also get great input from the coordinator on that side of the ball. I think it's important. I want those guys to feel great about everything. I want them to feel very comfortable. You never want anybody to have any regret or excuses as why things weren't happening the way they wanted them to happen or whatever. So I'm going to get a lot of great input from Coach Long. He's been in this game for quite some time, knows a lot of people as well, and we'll hire the best guy, and we'll proceed forward, and hopefully we can get both these guys in place sooner rather than later. With the kicking game, that's something that I'm heavily involved in. Slade Nagel will jump in there, and he's very involved in the kicking game. He'll do a little bit more while we're finishing that search. And offensive line-wise, we'll all pitch in, myself and the offensive coaches to, get the right guy. Any questions?
Willie, when did you first get wind that this could happen with Coach Barnett? It's pretty unusual for a guy to be hired and then a couple of months later before he's a season to make this move.
Well, I've been doing this a long time, and unfortunately, I've had it happen a few times. I got there was a possibility here, a few days ago, and one of the things I try to do, I never stand in anybody's way. I want everybody here to, be 100% in for the old green wave, and if they got an opportunity to, take a job that they feel like is a great situation for them, a better situation. Heck, I've given that opportunity to do it. So, just the last couple of days, basically.
Yeah. And who you mentioned it's a team thing. Offensive line's a little different. Who is working with the offensive line right now?
We got Tommy Garrett. He's our graduate assistant, who's been with us for since January, and he was graduate assistant at Miami of Ohio. Played offensive line in college as well, and then Coach Nagel works with the tight ends. We can tie him in there as well, and then Coach Long's got a strong background with offensive line play as well.
Do you anticipate making a hire pretty real soon, or do you have a timetable for it?
We're going to try to go pretty quick if it's the right guy.
Coach, how about the players? I mean, does it help to have just that experience at least there with that changeover like that?
Yeah, I think that's always important to have veteran players. I just I grab the offensive line and talk to them after practice a little bit, and I told them they're stuck with me, and they told me I needed to they wanted me to coach them, and I needed to put some weight on if I was going to go over and start working with those guys over on the offensive line. So these guys will we got some great veteran leadership over there, and that's that's part of life. It's part of this game. Is change. You got to be able to do a good job of responding to change. And I told them they got to trust me that I'm going to bring a great replacement in for them.
Was Coach Burnett at practice yesterday?
Yes.
Hey, Willie, trying to get insight into Justin Aviette is not too easy when you talk to him. He's very quiet. Is he the same with you as he is with us there? Because I recall Country Day was pretty short with us also there. He doesn't spin a lot when it comes to the media.
He's a humble kid, and he's quiet, but he's got a very fun side to him as well. The thing I've just been really impressed with Justin is, he's up at the office all the time now. He's I mentioned this yesterday that, he played, he's an outstanding football, basketball, baseball player in high school. This off-season program, if you look at him, I really feel like he's changed his body. This is, football is a very complex game. And I thought they did a great job of coaching him at high school, but, you multiply it by 10, with all the stuff that we have right now that's on his plate. And he's in there trying to learn it. Highly intelligent young man. He's an incredible student at Country Day, and he's doing a great job here academically as well. So I'm really anticipating him improving big time. He's certainly shown that in these first two practices, but really January and February, he's got a different approach to to how he's coming to meetings and coming in extra and watching tape and asking questions and in the weight room. And I think it's he's having a lot of fun right now, and he understands, hey, here's what I need to do to take that next step.
Willie, did Darian Rakestraw come in with an injury? I know he's not practicing right
Yeah, he had to have his shoulder scoped, and he got that done at Colorado before he left. And I think it's the practice 9, 10, 11. He's going to be able to do a whole lot of stuff, and I don't think we're going to do any full with him this spring, but he should be full go by the beginning of May.
He played primarily safety at Colorado.
Yeah, he went in there as a wide receiver, and they moved him over to defensive back. And I think he had, you need to check on this, but I think he had 18 starts in his career at Colorado, something like that.
Correct.
Anything else for Coach Fritz? All right, thank you very much.
Thank you.
Adam, you got one?
Yeah, real quick, it seems like the offensive staff is more, I guess, more vocal. I don't know. Do you kind of get that from with Coach Long rather than with Coach Hall?
No, Coach Hall was very enthusiastic during practice as well, and moved around a bunch. But it's the same thing. I want all my coaches to have energy, and Coach Long certainly does. And my defensive coaches, I feel like Coach Hampton's got a bunch of energy, and we're coaching them every play. One of the things that's probably tough for you guys is the defense is on the far side of the field, and the offense is on the side where you all are at. So you can probably hear them a little bit better than you can the defensive guys. And sometimes that's good with there's a couple of words I heard out there that they probably needed to be on the other side of the field, so you guys couldn't hear that. But all our guys, I feel like, have got great energy and good job moving around. And we've got one of the things I take great pride in is when we have pro scouts come in here. Obviously, we're not able to do that this season, But I really like the fact that they, always compliment us on our pace of practice and our play and effort, exaggerating effort, and that's something that compliment that I've gotten every place that I've been, and I told our coaches yesterday I wanted to even be better this year.
Do you see Angelo Anderson as, you think he could break out this year, like maybe replacing Patrick on the edge right there, and kind of, I saw him dropping coverage a few times today and doing that type of stuff. How do you like his progression?
He's doing a great job. He played, inside, hand in the ground, most of his career at John Curtis, but he also, played a little bit of stand-up as well. He's an excellent athlete. He's got very good movement. That's a complex position because, like you said, you got to rush, you got to squeeze blocks, you got to wrong shoulder things. There's a lot of quick thinking that you got to do with, squeezing or scraping, or you got quarterback, you got dive. We drop those guys. You got to run with running backs out of the backfield, get underneath the number one receiver. I think there's some things he can do in the kicking game as well, but he's got an opportunity to be a really good player for us. He started in the bowl game and played the majority of snaps in the bowl game, so he's got a little bit of experience under his belt. But we're excited for his future without question. Everybody else good?
Yes.
Thank you.
Thank you, guys.